Welcome to episode number 715 of Hard Factor. I'm Will. We got Mark, Pat, Wes, full crew today. Thank you for cheating on the news with us. It's Monday, June 21st, 2021. Yeah, you like
subtle,
that?
Subtle.
That's it.
Toss it in. There it
That
is.
was so subtle.
Is that the slogan?
Yeah, I mean, well, it is now. I mean, that if you're gonna slide it in like that, yeah.
Okay. I mean, okay. Did you like the slide in, Pat?
Yes.
You good?
Yeah, I thought it was cool. I'm in. I mean, someone's got to make a decision somewhere, you know?
Yeah.
All right. There
It's either that or first, last, best,
No.
worst place to get
Yeah.
the news.
It's
the earliest and latest news show on the
Wake
internet.
up or don't.
I like that one too, but
Yeah.
this cheat on the news it is. Quick follow-up. Pigs in a Blanket Power Hour contest results are in. Pat, 4th place with 27 mini dogs and also 25 jumping jacks once you bow out. Wes, 3rd place with 33 mini dogs and the jumping jacks. Mark, 2nd place with 34 mini dogs plus 2 bonus dogs, full-size hot dogs.
Three bonus dogs. I did one.
3 bonus dogs.
Yeah.
And then me, Will, first 45 mini dogs, and I'm still burping up mini dogs right now. I'm still burping like while I'm talking. It's
Are you done with mini dogs? Probably for a while.
Yeah.
Not gonna want to see those at the Super Bowl party, right? Yeah.
Anybody else gonna eat some mini dogs anytime soon?
No, they were eating them at Kate's beach house because, you know, I didn't eat all my mini dogs. So, like, they were left in the freezer. So, like,
Good.
people were eating mini dogs the next day. That was really
Around
upsetting.
you. Yeah.
It was just upsetting.
Mini dogs and eggs.
Well, you would have enjoyed the mini dogs if you didn't have to stuff 27 in your face.
I had
the day
4 more. I
before.
had 4 more later that night, but I'm done with them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gave a lot to the dog, but I'm still like sweating. I'm sweating I think it was an impressive performance. Like as a group, we did pretty good, but the mini dog hangover was just a little too much for me. Hashtag Fat Boy Summer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Heartburn.
I felt good afterwards. I left a little in the tank. I knew that there was no way I could beat you, Will. You were zoned in mentally, and like you've been like there was just no way.
I would have gone the distance.
Right. I know.
Had I needed to.
Had I not done any bonus dogs, like I knew I could have pushed it to the mid to high 40s, but you would have gone till the end of time. So I didn't want to do that. So I actually felt totally fine because I left some in the tank. So like I was just like, not going to beat this guy.
Smart.
Bonus dogs is the way to go and get out in 2nd place. Yeah.
Smart.
Yeah.
So there's no penalty, right? No winner, no penalty.
Yeah, I was gonna say, do I get something? I mean, I don't care about the
You
penalty,
should
but,
get
like,
something. Well, I mean,
I
first
want
of all, we need like a belt or
Do I
something.
get like something? Yeah, like,
Let's get like a belt or a trophy.
have a
An
trophy.
adjustable belt.
Yeah, definitely very
like a
adjustable.
Velcro.
It needs to be like quad X right now.
Yeah, let's get Will an adjustable
Spandex belt.
Yeah.
Should be like a Tums trophy.
Oh,
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah, you need a lot of times.
Well, Wes, there's that trophy store right next to us. We could.
We could be their first customers in a year.
Yeah.
And also probably buy some drugs from them because that's what they're doing. That's what they got to be doing over there.
Right.
So there's no way that place is in business being a
You think it's
trophy
the
store.
front? Trophy
It's got to be. It's got to be.
Well, I mean, how many karate places are there around here? You know, it's always like
a lot. A
third-
weird
third
amount of
place in karate.
places.
yeah.
There's one right up the street. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go check it out though. Let's go get one.
Let's go
do
get
that.
let's go get a trophy for Will. It's gonna be awesome. Yeah.
Absolutely.
I swear to God, if someone
thanks, guys.
steals this idea, I'll kill him. But I got a great idea driving by one of those karate places in our old neighborhood. Because in literally one of the strip malls, there's a karate place, a judo place, a taekwondo place, and an MMA place. And I was like, they gotta fight each other sometimes, right? Like different
Well,
dojos.
you should start like a fake flyer being like Tournament of Champions,
right?
And like put their names on it and be like, they're gonna be
start a brawl.
Yes.
That's a good idea.
And they'll just be like, who did this? And they'll get in a fight.
I wonder if there's ever been a dude that's gone and got a black belt at each one.
Oh, I bet they've tried.
It's gone to every.
Pat, where is that? We
Getting
should do that too, Mark. We should do some mayhem this week. Like first ever. What's the name of the strip mall? Like first
I'll
ever.
find
the Grove battle royale.
The Grove.
Oh man, I flashed the movie idea out too. I'll pitch you guys the whole thing sometimes, but it's like blood sport meets.
Obviously, MMA would win that.
Oh,
easily. Yeah.
Taekwondo wouldn't even participate.
Yeah,
No.
I was trying to figure out like what kind of stakes.
He got
could
a
you put in
bloody
there?
nose and
The
cry.
stakes are huge, and I was trying to figure out like maybe maybe there's like a situation where some guy has been funding martial arts programs because he's an ex-con, right? And like maybe this strip mall's in like an ex-con town.
He's like
in,
the Mortal Kombat
in West Virginia.
Of
So
this
like,
place.
you get out of jail with $200 in your pocket. What are you going to do? You walk over to the strip mall, you enter one of these dojos, but the guy cuts the funding. So only one of the strip mall dojos is going to be able to remain.
I like
the
that.
only way to determine it is to fight it out. And the con part is to make sure the fighters are dope. See what I'm saying?
Right. Well, I was going to say, like Taekwondo, you'd have to have a surprise dojo. There would have to be one practice that everybody laughed at, but then it was.
Well, maybe one is the prison guard dojo,
like Samba.
Yeah, you absolutely have to bring in someone like that's a ringer mid movie, like to your dojo to stand a chance, right? Like some guy from out of town, or that maybe like swore he would never do jujitsu again.
Right. He's an alcoholic. He's washed up.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Or maybe, maybe it's a guy like who's like traveling over U.S. airspace and gets arrested and ends up in the prison for some reason, but he's a martial arts master from a foreign country.
Yeah, you got to take every like good plot point from like the Kickboxers, and then what Digstown, Bloodsport. Like you got to take all the big plot points from all those martial arts
Lionheart.
Yeah, exactly.
I think you might have something there.
So if someone takes that shit, I'm gonna I will kill you.
You shouldn't have said it.
But if you want to help me make it, I'm in. I need help. So
yeah, they'll definitely help and not just steal it.
But I'd say overall was a success. We had Will smashing with 45. We had Wes's jumping jacks, which was just his dick into camera. Bonus dog was created. Pat threw up on camera. There was some good stuff.
Yeah, it's very fun. Check out the replay, youtube.com/hardfactornews. Subscribe, follow, check out the replay. Are you guys ready? Let's do the news. Daily Buzz is up first. Today's observances, June 21st. It's Atheists Solidarity Day, Baby Boomer Recognition Day, big one there. Go Skateboarding Day, International T-Shirt Day, International Day of Yoga, National Day of the Gong, National Dog Party Day, National Energy Shopping Day, National Peaches and Cream Day, National Selfie Day, Ride Your Motorcycle to Work Day, Take Your Cat to Work Day, West Virginia Day, World Giraffe Day, World Handshake Day, World Hydrology Day, and World Music Day. So lots of days on June 21st.
Dog party's got to be some sort of sex thing, right? It's got to be some sort of like slip it in, make them think it's about dogs hanging out together, but it's totally something different. Probably.
Dog party,
doggy style,
or it's just a bunch of piece of shit men hanging out together.
Exactly. It's a dog party.
It's a dog party. Come on in, ladies.
That's DAWG.
I don't know. I guess.
I like it. I think they're all pretty straightforward, just a shitload of them.
Yeah.
It's also the summer solstice, which we'll talk about later on in the buzz. On this day in history, June 21st, 1788, New Hampshire made the U.S. Constitution effective by becoming the 9th state to ratify it. So it's a pretty good document to make official. Nice day. Honorable mention in today's buzz. Today is Amazon Prime Day. So not an ad, just if you want the savings, get on in there. Number 5, Juneteenth. It's back in the buzz again. This is the last time, but just because it trended so hugely on Friday, there was 10 million plus Google searches for it. So it was the first time it was the official federal holiday. Pretty nice. I'd like to stress again, we're a pro holiday podcast. We could, more holidays.
We're pro Juneteenth.
Yeah, pro ending slavery and pro holidays.
Celebrating the end of slavery. We'll celebrate that all day.
We're good with Juneteenth.
For sure. We had covered that extensively last week. In general, holidays are great too. Number 4, Father's Day, another holiday. Trended because of course
Father's Day.
Yeah, thank you, Mark.
Yeah,
thank you. Happy Father's Day to you guys.
Happy Father's Day.
Happy Father's Day, guys.
Happy Father's Day. But nobody had a happier Father's Day than Nick Cannon, with the announcement from girlfriend Alyssa Scott that she will be having his 7th child. And if you remember, you remember correctly, Nick and Abby De LaRosa just had twins last week. He also had another daughter with Brittany Bell in December 2020. So nobody had a busier COVID lockdown than Nick Cannon.
Nick Cannon doesn't even attempt to pull out. He just shoots his load as deep in the vagina as he can.
He's dropping babies pretty consistently, like every 6 months.
He moves in when he comes. He moves in even further when he shoots his load, it seems like.
Yeah. If he wrote a book like for guys that maybe have like low sperm count or something, and he just claimed like this is what I eat, this is what I do, he would it would be bestseller.
Yeah.
Selling it to schlubs who have no opportunity to really apply his technique.
Right.
Yeah, bummer.
Just bang a lot of women.
That's how a lot of bookmakers make millions. So.
Totally. It's like, do you have a problem that is not actually the problem that you think that it is? I don't have the problem that you do. So listen to me instead of science.
Yeah, but he could claim it's like Wes said, he could claim it's a mango thing. It's
exactly.
pineapples.
Mm-hmm.
Well, is it didn't we talked about him he needs to cement the canon, right?
Yeah, I think Father Brian told us the official term. It's
capping it.
Yeah, I forget what it was, but we weren't right. But there's an official term to it, something along the lines of sealing it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a real Nick Cannon. I was around him when Trinidad did Wildin' Out, and he was a real pray before the show guy. He was a real bring it in guy, like a football coach type.
That makes sense. I mean, he hates contraception, so maybe he's just a hardcore Christian.
Yeah.
Could be.
Really believes in producing fruit.
Every baby's a gift, right? Yeah,
that's right.
Mm-hmm.
Number 3, sports, of course, trended again because it always does. With the Nets getting eliminated from the NBA playoffs on Friday night. Then Germany beat Portugal 4-2 on Saturday morning. Amazing game if you caught that. Then the Islanders tied up the series with the Lightning 2-2 on Saturday night. Also, the Canadiens went up 2-1 on the Knights. Game 4 is happening right now as we're taping. The Suns handled the Clippers in Game 1 of the Western Conference Finals of the NBA. In Game 7, Sixers-Hawks of who goes to the Eastern Conference is happening right now as we record as well. And in the U.S. Open, John Ram won it with some late putting heroics. So, what are you guys catching that stuff?
Did you guys see the TikTok that was going around with the guy, the Suns and 4 guy who got punched?
Yeah.
Talking.
With the other guy?
Now there's another side of it. Yeah.
They bragged that they had beat somebody up. You saw his story later. The
guy,
guy,
well, he was essentially saying like
beat up. They posted a story later, like, yeah, we fucked somebody up.
But this was like his buddy did an interview, or some TikTok show did an interview after PMT interviewed the guy that kicked ass. The guy that got his ass kicked got interviewed, and he was like, he had his nose is scratched, and he's like, the bitch scratched me, but clearly, if you ever got punched in the face, you have black eyes. If someone fucks your nose up for real, I don't have black eyes, just a scratched nose. So
my favorite part about the Suns and 4 guys, like Devin Booker, the young star of the Suns, by the way, Suns and 4 again in this series. He reached out and bought him tickets to like the Western Conference Finals or whatever against the Clippers, and everyone loves the Suns and 4 guys. Sports Center, who's supposed to be like like ESPN, owned by Disney, like a family organization, they did a big review of the Suns and 4 guys, and they had to make it very clear that the Suns and 4 guy was provoked, that he doesn't go for violence. Yes, he beat this guy up, but he was just defending himself. Like they had to everyone loves second. Right, everyone loves the Suns and 4 guy, but it's still him beating someone up at a stadium, so it's like a very fine line.
Is it though? The other guy's
violence.
No, we love Suns and 4 guy, but it's just funny that like Sports Center's like, and then they're promoting like a Disney movie right after
violence. Yeah, but here's us condoning this dude beating the shit out of these 2 guys.
I just got a clip coming up. No, we don't have it. No, that interview is hilarious because that guy that got his ass kicked is an idiot, and he's sitting there with like his pants down around his ankles in the chair, telling how he got scratched and not beat up. Meanwhile, in the video, you can see he clearly he gets
crushed.
Yeah.
I wonder if
his head held.
I wonder if he thinks that though. Like if he thought he didn't get his ass kicked.
Look at him in the chair, Bubba. Can you pull this up?
Well, dude, if you ever got your ass kicked, you definitely don't think
First thing he did was just
look at him.
Look at his ass.
But when he went to yank my chain, he scratched my nose. If you ever been in a fight, if you get soft in your nose, hard one, then you're gonna have black eyes right here. Obviously, I don't have black eyes. You know what I'm saying?
Look at him.
It's a scratch. It scratched my nose. Yeah. And everyone's acting like I got.
This guy's a real Best Buy employee.
He's wearing a man purse.
Just hanging out.
Yeah.
How many times did he actually?
He's got a purse.
Probably like if you
it looks like the last one was
the last one was the only one. Huh? That's what I was gonna say.
But I mean, he was swinging on you a couple times. I don't know.
Why is he doing an interview defending himself getting his ass
he's
beat?
an idiot.
He's wearing a purse.
That's an embarrassing interview. Yeah, I know. You only got hit like 3 times. Good, right? Yeah. Yes.
Is that a thing now? Men wear purses?
Yeah, it's like a satchel kind of thing. Yeah.
Oh,
I guarantee you, if that guy saw the Suns and 4 guy, he would poop his pants that are halfway down.
Yeah, Sons of 4 guy would kill that guy.
Yeah.
Hopefully, Rough and Rowdy comes out of it.
Right.
That'd be good. Yeah. So the scores right now. I'll tell you before. I'll tell you before the end of the one. Number 2.
Right now.
Number 2. Number 2 on the bus today. Champ. Number 2, Champ Biden died sadly over the weekend, and everybody simultaneously asked, "Was that the biter?"
No,
And no,
it was the
sadly
good
no.
boy.
Sadly no. It was the elder German Shepherd, 13 years old, with a calm temperament, while the younger, more rambunctious Major Biden survived his big brother Champ. R.I.P. to Champ.
R.I.P.
Biden.
to Champ indeed.
Man,
Good looking dog.
it's not good to have an at-risk teen now with no father figure.
Right. Nobody can lead by example.
It's
Yes.
so much worse. But the only good thing I could think about it was like now, you know, like if you were to, like, everyone was confused. So if you were to like walk into the White House, or if you're a casual acquaintance and you saw 2
gotta
German
stay
Shepherds, you don't know which one to stay away from. Now you do. It's you just stay away from that German Shepherd. Yeah.
The darker, much younger and more athletic one.
You don't pet it. You don't say its name. You don't throw a tennis ball to it. You just stay away from it.
I hate when a dog dies.
No, I know. It's sad.
It is very sad.
It is sad.
Condolences to the Biden family. It's never easy when a dog passes away. You okay, Pat?
Yeah, they're just such good boys, you know.
Yeah, I mean, Champ. Did you have a personal connection with Champ? Did you know him? Did you?
I've had a dog.
Yeah, I mean, it is. Yes, it's tough. It's tough. Number 1 today in the buzz, summer solstice, which is today. Well, it was yesterday. In the U.S., it was like last night, late June 20th. But in the rest of the world, it's the 21st. The 21st is the day that everybody kind of accepts as the start of summer. It's summer solstice.
Bring it on.
Yeah, it's good. Longest, most sun hours of the year. So lots of like partying, celebrating, drinking, lots of sex, like weird sex things, sex gatherings in many very northern,
sweaty sex.
Yeah, northern hemisphere, you know, because it's the most sun hours you get. Like people want to do it in the light. So one of the more famous summer solstice gatherings is Stonehenge, but there's like, you know, obviously Arctic Circle, stuff like that. Basically, summer solstice is like the original summer holiday. So,
you know, just the classic sex parties in the summer, you know.
Yeah. So get out there, you know, have a good time.
See what it looks like in the light.
Yeah.
Where you going? There's still light left.
I want you to squint. Yeah.
I didn't look up all of them, but there's apparently a bunch. Like it's like the more northern you are, like midsummer, Sweden. I don't know. Lots of stuff.
You know the sundown rule.
Yeah, well, you're going. Baby, it's light outside.
Yeah.
That's how we grew up.
Yeah.
And that's the buzz, which today was brought to you by True Niagen. I used to need coffee to get me through the day. Not so much anymore, thanks to True Niagen. True Niagen fuels the body's energy engines, maintains cellular metabolism, and even supports heart health. I have more energy and don't need those extra cups of coffee since I started taking it. With 11 published human clinical studies and backed by Nobel Prize winners, True Niagen is a supplement that's clinically proven to boost NAD levels, an essential coenzyme required for cellular energy and repair. Since taking True Niagen, I have more resiliency. It helps me recover after workouts. I have more zest for life. Just look how it powered me through the competition, the mini dog contest this last weekend. The results speak for themselves. Add more vitality to your life today with True Niagen. Right now, new customers can save 10% on their first purchase by going to trueniagen.com/factor. Use code FACTOR. That's True Niagen, TRUNIAGEN.com/factor. Code FACTOR to save 10% on your first purchase. TrueNiagen.com/factor, code FACTOR. These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
Look, I think if you're an avid listener of the show, you know I'm not a fan of ERCOT, the Electric Reliability Council of Texas. And, you know, the R for reliability is just
Right.
It's ridiculous. That's the company that operates Texas's electrical grid, which is separate from the national energy grid, and it supplies power to more than 25 million Texas customers. The company that couldn't handle the cold in Austin this winter and then chose which places to shut power down, which was most zip codes in Austin, including one that had all the water purification systems. So those went offline because Austin Water and ERCOT couldn't pick up the phone and communicate with each other. Then we didn't have water for a week, and we all smelled like rear ends that were still thawing out. Anyways, you've heard that whole rant from me before, right? You also probably heard how ERCOT was threatening to cut power off this past week if millions of Texans didn't lay off the AC in 99-degree weather. Hey, just keep it hot, right? Well, look, I was ready to move on, okay? I get over things quickly. That's just the way it is. Not really, but I was ready to move on. Since we got past ERCOT's Friday deadline. And surely that's the last time they will threaten to cut power this summer. That still hadn't started until today, right? Yeah. Well, I can't because over the weekend, John F. and Charles sent me a little story. And that story was that several Texans are alleging that ERCOT remotely raised the thermostat in their homes to like 80 degrees this last week.
Huh?
How did they do that?
Well,
raised it remotely.
I got it now.
So Austin Energy, is that Austin Energy that did it, or ERCOT?
Well, we'll get to. ERCOT controls all of the energy.
I remember people used to have, when I was living in Austin Energy thermostats. So I wonder if they have like back end access to those.
Interesting. Well, we'll get into it a little bit. The motherfuckers are baking people in their homes while they sleep, guys. It turns out people with smart thermostats, specifically in the Houston area, got their heat turned way up remotely as a part of a 3-hour energy saving event from ERCOT, according to the notifications they got on Wednesday. And the problem is for people like Deer Park resident Brandon English, he was at work when the heat started getting cranked up remotely, and his wife and kids were napping, and they woke up sweating in the house as it got to nearly 80 degrees before Brandon got home. And he's not too happy with ERCOT because his 3-month-old baby was hot to the touch and almost overheated. I think we have a picture of him coming home and grabbing his baby. Bubba could throw that up. Here he is coming.
Worse than an overheated baby.
Here he is coming from home, and he's like, "Oh, look, here's my baby that I'm holding in the air." And I'm giving Bubba plenty of time to put it up. Yeah, and Bubba, here he goes. There it is.
Oh, no. That baby's on fire.
That baby's on fire, yeah.
That was worth it.
Yeah, good job, Bubba.
That's bullshit, though. Like that
was worth the delay.
That's one of the contributors to SIDS. Is hot baby.
That's a hot baby.
That baby was really on fire.
It was literally on fire.
One of the kids got his ass beat too because they're like, "Who touched the thermostat? It wasn't me." And then somebody. That's causing a lot of fights in households.
For sure. The 3-month-old baby was almost overheating. The thing is,
Mark put a picture up of the Incredibles guy holding his baby who was
Jack likes to get on fire.
For the audio.
Mr. Incredible, something's wrong with Jack. That's the thing, though. ERCOT doesn't seem to the thing that ERCOT doesn't seem to get is that not everyone's 25 and healthy. You can't just turn people's houses up to 80 degrees when they have children and pets and potentially like grandparents living with them. You can't do it. Technically, the company that raised everyone's home temperature before everyone freaks out on me is not ERCOT. It's called Energy Hub, and Energy Hub has a fine print that enrolls people into a Smart Savers Texas program, which basically means they can raise your thermostat remotely all summer long through a number.
Not what you think when you check that box. You're not thinking, okay, they're gonna just jack me up to 80 whenever.
They also offer like a sweepstakes to win like some like cruise or bullshit. Like they just basically, if you don't uncheck the box, you're signed up for this program. And they remote into devices such as Ecobee, Honeywell, which is my new thermostat, which is a smart thermostat, Lux, and Google Nests, and now Apple devices are in the works with Energy Hub too. So basically, tons of people are signing up. Yeah, anything.
Every house.
Yeah. Basically, every house in Texas with a new thermostat is auto-enrolled into this fucking program because of ERCOT. Like, even though Energy Hub is behind it, right? Tons of people are signing up for this thing. They don't know what it is. And then ERCOT says when it's high stress on the grid for Energy Hub to start pulling the remote bullshit and start cranking everyone's heat up. So Energy Hub and ERCOT are in this together. They're just burning people in their houses. It's ridiculous. You can opt out at any time, according to Energy Hub CEO, if you can get your sweaty hands to work on a phone or a computer and are willing to wait a half day on hold.
Yeah, exactly.
Such bullshit, dude. That's
insane.
bullshit.
How is that fucking legal? It's fucking insane that ERCOT and Energy Hub are
because of the way Texas is, right? I mean, because it's a completely unregulated.
It's time to vote that off. Time to vote that out.
It's never going to happen because they're in the pockets of oil and gas. It's never going to happen.
Time to get it out of here.
Right? They seem to like the system.
Well, not when they burn to death this summer, which is coming.
I mean, they haven't so far though. In the summer, there hasn't been any catastrophe.
This will be the first, but right? This will be the first time when it happens, which it will. I'm guessing in July, something like 135 people or 200 people died in the winter from carbon monoxide poisoning. One guy froze to death in his recliner. Hundreds and more like thousands of people will die when the energy goes out this winter or this summer. People will die in their homes, and it's time to make a change. Anyways, after years of fine print contracts and getting ripped off by big wireless providers, if we've learned anything, it's that there's always a catch. So when I first heard that Mint Mobile offers premium wireless services that start at just $15 a month, I thought, what's the catch? But after speaking with them, which we all did, and using their service, it all made sense. There is not a catch. Mint Mobile's secret sauce is that they're the first company to sell wireless service online only. By doing that, they cut out retail stores. They cut out the overhead. They don't need to pay for the stores and the electricity. We already talked about electricity in the last story. They don't need to pay for the salaries. All they do is just save all that money and then pass savings on to you, their customer. For people looking for extra savings, Mint Mobile offers premium wireless for just $15 a month. Like I said, all plans come with the unlimited talk and text high-speed data delivered on the nation's largest 5G network. The coverage is incredible. Use your own phone with any Mint Mobile plan, and you get to keep your same phone number along with all your existing contacts. If you're not 100% satisfied, Mint Mobile has you covered with their 7-day money-back guarantee. Switch to Mint Mobile and get premium wireless service starting at just $15 a month. To get your new wireless plan at $15 a month and get the plan shipped to your door for free, go to mintmobile.com/hardfactor. That's mintmobile.com/hardfactor. Cut your wireless bill to $15 a month at mintmobile.com/hardfactor.
Nice. All right, guys. This version of the TikTok International Moment is brought to you by Manscaped, and summer is coming. Are you ready to unveil your beach bod, guys? I know we're all in great shape for the beach.
Yeah.
Well,
that's exactly why I ate all those hot dogs, because I'm ready.
We're ready. Well, you're in luck. Our friends at Manscaped just launched their 4th generation performance package, which includes the Lawnmower 4.0. You heard that right, the 4.0. Complement your dad bod or six-pack with a trim from the leaders in male grooming. The sun is shining and calling your name, guys. Join the 2 million men worldwide who trust Manscaped and get ready for hot guy summer / fat boy summer with 20% off plus free shipping by going to manscaped.com/hardfactor. And guys, I don't know about you, but I have missed out on countless sexual encounters due to cutting my balls while trimming. There's one time I was going to go out with the Playboy Playmate of the year. I mean, this girl wanted me bad, but I had to cancel because I cut my balls trimming and didn't want her to think I had some weird ass disease in my balls. It was terrible. Never heard from her again. Could have been all could have been avoided by using one of these Manscaped.
A Lawnmower 4.0. Oof.
Yeah.
Would have helped you out there.
It would help me out. Would help me out. I'll be telling a different story today. Don't let that happen to you. It's time to bundle up with Manscaped Performance Package 4.0. Inside this package, you'll find their 4.0 trimmer, Weed Whacker ear and nose hair trimmer, Crop Preserver ball deodorant, Crop Reviver toner, performance boxer briefs, and a travel bag to hold all your goodies. What a fucking deal. What a fucking deal. Yeah.
I'm just imagining Wes, if he would have had it, he would have been in the grotto, and it just would have been.
No,
I wouldn't be here.
It's a shaving accident.
Right. Just a shaving
This is just no, that is too. That one on that side's also a shaving, Nick.
Yep. They never believe
Fuck.
It. So yeah, it's just an amazing package.
It's a breakout of shaving nicks.
Yeah. Like a wildfire.
That's right. I'm careless. Yeah, this is the goat of ball trimmers, the Lawnmower 4.0. And did I mention the trimmer is waterproof too? So you can do it in the shower, your chest, pubes, all the way down to your ball fro. The Lawnmower 4.0 is the best trimmer for you. And you can just take your trimming game to the next level. Manscaped even threw in those 2 free gifts, the Manscaped boxers and the travel bag, like I mentioned. So bring your comfort and boxers to another level. Get 20% off plus free shipping by going to manscaped.com/hardfactor. 20% off plus free shipping by going to manscaped.com/hardfactor. Escape the shrubs and weeds this summer and shine with Manscaped, the beautiful graphic Bubba. And they really are just the best way to shave your balls. I mean, people like that when you
the
shave
nose
your
trimmer
balls
too. It's like 15 seconds. Your nose hairs are gone in a month.
Yeah, it's amazing. Real quick announcement. Just want to get this out of the way. So we're doing a lot of people have signed up for Patreon with the year to get the free Tiz t-shirt or tank or Fat Boy Summer shirt tank. Yeah, amazing stuff.
Oh, I got the Tiz clock coming to the studio.
Yeah, we appreciate all you guys that signed up. Our Patreon is growing and it's fucking awesome. Now, when you do sign up and you want that free shirt, all you got to do is order it yourself and then email hardfactorstore@gmail.com and we will refund your money. That's how the free t-shirts working. So it's no cost to you. Just got to do the legwork because I'm lazy. All right. It's time for the TikTok international moment. If you are new to the show, this is where we pick 3 international stories because they crush on TikTok and we can't wiggle dick for shit. I mean, maybe if you saw the pigs in a blanket contest, I can. We
could start our own TikTok with Wes's crotch. Wes's jumping jacks.
Yeah.
They were provocative. Yeah,
they were. Anyway, today we're going to China, India, and the Ukraine. To China, where a theater company's stunt has gotten over 433 million views on the Chinese site Weibo because it is absolutely insane. In the footage from the play Twaling Legend or Legend of Camel Bell, filmed in a theater in the city of Xi'an, more than 30 wolves can be seen coming from behind the wintry themed stage, chasing performers, seemingly mauling them and making the audience members piss themselves at the giant wolves running amok with no harnesses through the aisles. Here's some footage for you guys. There they are. They're the wolves. One commenter.
Shit.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy. It is crazy. One commenter said,
where are they? Where's the actors?
God.
The actors are running around. Look, what this
holy
one?
Shit!
This guy's getting chased.
There's a wolf on him,
and he gets mauled.
Oh my God!
Whoa! That wolf just took him out.
Yeah, so it's absolutely nuts over there.
Real or half breeds?
No, they're real. So the thing is, so the commenters were like, I would absolutely lose my mind if I was sitting there. Another said, what if something unexpected happens? A spokesperson for the company said that the wolves were no danger to the audience or performers as they had been domesticated and trained for 4 generations, and nets separated from the audience, and the actors wore protective clothes. Additionally, saying they are legally raised and trained by professional trainers with certification since 2018, and no accidents happened in the past 3 years. Not sure what happened in 2017, but I'm sure it wasn't good. So yeah,
everyone's safe except for the guy with the raw meat problem that brought his own food.
I mean, but what a show, huh? All of a sudden, there's just wolves running in the aisles next to you. That's worth its money.
I bet a bunch of couples break up because like guys like just leave their women behind, or like just like, they're just headed for the exit.
Yeah,
throw your girl at the wolf.
Take your beef jerky out of your pocket, and, like throw it at her, and get out of there.
Yeah, this is fucking scary.
No,
next, let's go to India, where the mystery of a woman missing since 2010 has been solved, and she has been found alive. They also found out she's a complete psycho because she was living with her lover in an extra room in his family's house just 500 yards away from her own house. The drama started back in 2010 when 18-year-old Sajitha disappeared from her village in the state of Kerala. She apparently walked to her lover Raman's house, and that's where she stayed, in a tiny extra room that Raman guarded like a psycho from the rest of his family. And according to the article and his brother Bashir, Raman was intensely secretive about this spare room. He reportedly kept it locked and refused entry to anyone but himself. And because of his alleged bad temper, Raman's parents were like, just let him have the room. Don't ask him about the room today, okay?
Wait a minute. This town was looking for this woman and they didn't check Raman's secret room?
Nope, they had no idea that she was in Raman's room. So instead, they just allowed him to go on with his behavior. The neighbors thought that Raman was mentally unstable. So everyone was just like, just leave it, let him alone. And so this guy would just lose it if anyone went near the room because he had this girl in there. So his brother said, quote, sometimes he behaved like a mentally deranged person, would turn violent if someone tried to get into his room. He would even
They just let this guy go on like this.
Yeah, they didn't want anything to do with him, man.
Have his room.
Yeah, they let him have it. Just leave him. He would even take
his house.
No, it's his mom and dad's house. So he's living there with this extra room for his like sex slave.
Mom and Dad.
Yeah. Anyone goes in there, I'll kill everyone in this house. He would even take his food in there to eat during the day as everyone went to work, and then they would just have the house to themselves. They had to keep their relationship secret due to their differing religions, and she kept herself busy by watching a small TV with headphones on. She's like Sloth from the Goonies in there, and quietly having sex with Ramen. At night, she would climb through the window. I guess he took some bars off the window to take a piss because there was no bathroom in there. Probably had a bucket. But yeah, it all unraveled when recently the family started looking for a bride for Ramen. He's like, "What? But I got, I got this room.
I'm married to the room."
Yeah. Something's in the room you guys don't know about. So when he didn't object, he kept evading the issue, and she got tired of it, so she left. And then he left. They reported him missing, and they had like settled in a nearby village, and the brother went to that village and saw them. So it all unraveled. They were brought before the court, and Ramen explained that he hid her all those years for fear his family would not accept her. And also she had agreed to be his personal sex slave, and it was awesome. So
yeah. They didn't question him bringing 2 plates of food to the room for 10 years.
Yeah.
I like to eat 2 helpings.
He's just got everyone by the collar every day. Like
he's got the caution sign like an angry teenager. Stay out of
real alpha. He's got a shirt. The whole situation.
He's got a shirt that says "Don't ask me about the room."
Yeah, he's just like an angry teenager.
Yeah, he's nuts. Finally, another twisted love story from the Ukraine, where this past Valentine's Day, 2 idiots, Ukrainians Alexander Kudlay and Victoria Pustavatova, decided the only way to break their cycle of breaking up and making up was to handcuff themselves together and to spend every waking moment together with each other. That should do wonders for the relationship.
Yeah, what a great idea, huh?
Yeah. Yep. And wouldn't you know it, it backfired. They shared their experience on social media over the past 4 months, showering together, taking smoke breaks together, taking turns using the restroom, which that in itself alone could ruin a relationship. Victoria was initially against the stunt, and I think it will be, she said, I quote, "I think it will be a good lesson for us, for other Ukrainian couples and couples abroad, not to repeat what we have done," Victoria said. "We stayed together all day. I did not receive any attention from Alexander because we were constantly together. He did not tell me I miss you." So she wanted to hear that he missed her, even though they were chained together all day. Alexander said, quote, "The whole experiment taught me that Victoria is crazy and that, quote, we are not on the same wavelength. We are totally different. So in a televised ceremony that I just played, they cut the chains off and went their separate ways for the last time, and they mean it this time." And so experiment is over, and they are free.
Was that just to get publicity, or what was
it? Was publicity, and they genuinely thought, like, because they would always like break up and make up, so they figured they have to face them, they have to face their problems, and the only way for us to do that is to chain ourselves together. So one guy can't.
Dumb idea.
First time any one of them has stomach problems, and that's the end of it.
I mean,
right?
So stupid.
Yeah,
Victoria.
You smell the inside of another human.
Yeah, it's over.
Yeah, romance is gone. Yeah.
Okay, guys, what do you do when you're a rich 26-year-old media savvy individual who wants to try his hand at politics, but you don't know where to start and you don't want to start at the top? So you run for something attainable like New York City's council. But after months of running and trying to garner some sort of election support, and with the election looming around the corner, you're finding out that politics is harder than you thought, as your campaign has only raised $10,000, and you're up against a powerful establishment Manhattan borough president, Gail Brewer, and things aren't looking good. What do you do?
You find dirt on Gail Brewer and you bring it to light.
Dirt,
that's one way.
And then you find a shady way to get money. You get like somebody who wants to open a factory right inside your district. And you
problem is, Will, your district is the Upper West Side of Manhattan, which is the richest place in the world.
Yeah, there's got to be some kind of like Epstein type situation.
You handcuff yourself to Gail Brewer and you make her watch you take dumps.
Yep. She's going to drop out, honestly, if you make her do that. Well, you could do that. These are all good options, guys. Or you could release a sex tape. Yeah. And then after a week of no one noticing or caring that you dropped that sex tape, you have your campaign manager send it to the New York Post and say, "What happened? I want you guys to meet Eric Weiner. I'm sorry, Zach Weiner. Zach Weiner is the guy's name.
His
Zach
last name-
Weiner.
his
Related
last
to
name's
Anthony?
Weiner.
No, different Wieners.
No
Different-
way. It's another
That's-
wiener from New York.
That's Zach Weiner right there, guys.
Okay.
Check him out.
Wait,
See him?
Let me see him again.
Yeah, check him out.
What was he doing in
He
his
looks
sex?
related to
what
Anthony.
was he
He
doing
literally
as-
could be related to Anthony.
What was he doing in his sex tape? Watching other people have sex?
You wish that's what he was doing. No, he was. This is pretty awesome. Zach Weiner is a BDSM loving, dungeon frequenting rich kid from the Upper West Side turned filmmaker who is determined to make one of the most exclusive and impossible ever to live in neighborhoods in the world even better somehow, because that's what you do, I guess. But yeah, no, the video was of him getting wax stripped all over him and nipple clamps tightened on him by a dominatrix in a dungeon sex club.
That's amazing.
Do we have the video?
Wow.
Yeah, we have the video, of course.
What's his name? What's his real name? Like Ragnarok or Excalibur?
Oh no, his name's
What's
Zach
his name?
Weiner.
Yeah, but what's he go by? When he's getting
Zach
dominated.
Weiner.
When he's getting dominated, something in dwarfism.
Well, it's like dwarfish. Sub
Yeah.
man.
No,
Yeah.
guys. Well, look, here's the thing. How leaked is this footage, right? So here's how it got leaked. On June 8th, at smart_mistress tweeted this. My magnificent Dom friend played with Upper West Side City Council candidate Zach Weiner, and I'm the only one who has the footage. Here's a little taste, but the whole thing's on my OnlyFans.
Buy the whole thing on my OnlyFans. Ooh.
Yeah, and here's the video.
You buy it? All right. Oh shit! She's like threatening.
She's burning
to
his
light him.
nipples. She's
Kinda.
burning. She's
That's
like
a candle.
candle
That's hot
juices
wax.
on his nipples. Yeah, wax on his
Hot
nipples.
wax to his chest.
Candle.
Oh, and he's
He's-
got him clamped.
He's got clamps on his nipples, and he's got his mouth gagged.
It's clothespins on his nips, so not too
Oh,
hardcore.
she ripped it off.
Well, he's gagged in his mouth.
He's barely getting smacked.
So
Get
Here's the other one.
second.
Oh.
nipple.
Oh, she's playing
them.
them.
Oh wow, he goes. Oh, stop it!
Yep, and that's it.
Stop playing with me.
The videos, as intern Cam pointed out, the video's in like 4K.
Yeah, professionally shot. We've done worse things in
We've made a lot
sketches
of
than that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure. I mean, that was pretty light. What did it go? Did it go further? Did she have more hardcore shit on the OnlyFans?
I don't know. I didn't go to the OnlyFans.
Okay.
So the Twitter account got taken down, but then reinstated because I guess it was kind of a backfire from the campaign manager. All the articles are pretty much saying that this guy leaked the video himself. Yeah, I mean, come
to
on,
get ahead of it.
Wiener was like, "We're getting killed here. Show him the video.
Murdered.
He's like, any press is good press, right?
Right.
Send the video out."
The footage was filmed at the Parthenon Studio in Midtown Manhattan, which is known for its high quality BDSM dungeons. And his campaign manager Joe Gallagher sent it to the New York Post, and then told the Post that they'd reported the account to Twitter and it had been briefly taken online. Which point he was like, "No shit, no, put it back." And it was later reinstated because this is what they want. Yeah, Weiner came out and gave this statement on Twitter. He said, "Whoops, I didn't want anyone to see that, but here
I
we are.
leaked it.
Yeah,
I'm not ashamed of the private video circulating of me on Twitter. This was a recreational activity that I did with a friend at the time for fun. Like many young people, I've grown into a world where some of our most private moments have been documented online. Well, a few loud voices on Twitter might chastise me for the video. Most people see the video for what it is, a distraction. I trust that voters will choose a city council representative based on their policies and their ability to serve the community. Please go to my website and read about my actions to improve the neighborhood, or call me at any time to discuss www.zachweiner.com.
I mean, he got it read on this show.
Yeah, dude, you should see his website. He's like, we gotta do stuff for the Upper West Side. It's like, no, Zach, you don't. Literally, Zach's preschool tuition was $20,000. His day school tuition $20,000. His high school tuition $31,900 a year, and of course, he went to Bard, which is $60,000 a year tuition. His dad created Dora the Explorer. He's a
shut up.
Yeah, mega rich kid who's gonna get his ass handed to him. in this election
By
season.
big bad Gale.
And he goes by Dora the Explored.
Yes, exactly.
When he gets beat up in the massacring thing.
We got to get him on. We got to get him on the show.
He would have done the show. I realized that when I was researching the story. Like, this guy would have done the show.
Think?
He dropped the sex tape of himself.
You think the guy running for city council that wants press would do our show? Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
I think so. We'll get him on the show. Anyway, that's going to do it for Hard Factor. Thank you guys so much for listening. If you haven't, give us a follow at Hard Factor News. Check out the Patreon, patreon.com/Hard Factor News. And most importantly, y'all have a great fucking day.